Hello, 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 and welcome to my next reaction to Classic Who. So I believe we do have a season-long arc on our hands, and if you all have been watching me for a while, you probably know I'm pretty excited about that. I do love when there's an overarching plot, and I have a feeling each story is going to be, like a different story, so to speak, but all through the lens of this trial, and I'm really excited to continue on with it. Let's go. I do know that this is saying Trial of the Time Lord Part 5, and then probably the next one's Part 6, but I do know that they're broken up into chapters or stories, you know what I mean.
Protect me. May I remind you, this is a court of law, not a debating society for maladjusted psychotic sociopaths.
Oh!
You will both conduct yourselves in an orderly manner and show proper respect for the judicial procedure. I hope I make myself very clear.
Well, damn.
We have just witnessed a sequence in the Doctor's history which illustrated perfectly his almost gleeful pleasure in interfering in the development of alien life forms.
I object! Sit down and shut up!
Thank you, Sagacity.
Oh!
I should now like to present the Doctor's next frightening adventure. In fact, the one in which he was engaged when removed from time and brought to this court.
Doctor?
What about the box?
The box?
And the fact that Earth was 2 light years away from its original position? It was relevant enough to be bleeped from the Matrix record.
The Valiant is quite right. That is a matter for the High Council to adjudicate.
I think it's very relevant. Oh! Very blue. Very blue. And pink.
Oh, far out. Are you quite sure this is the planet you aimed for?
Mm-hmm. Fancy a swim?
That good? No, thanks.
Oh, so much fuss over a little water.
No, but pink border.
Well, you frightened it might clash with what you're wearing?
No, I'm not concerned I might clash with what lives in it.
It won't come to any harm.
Surely we could join this segment at a more relevant place.
My apologies for wasting the court's time, Sagacity.
Why do I have a feeling this is all a waste of the court's time?
Can't get over how weird
Maybe.
this place is.
This was manufactured here, somewhere. Appears to be multifunctional. Varying field of energy projection. Quite advanced. More advanced than I thought. Seems it can liquefy as well as... Apparently, a warlord of Thorn wouldn't use his dying words to lie to us. Remember what he said? Thoros Beta, send more beams that kill.
Does it really matter how they blow each other to bits?
Matter? Of course it matters. An advanced culture manipulating the destinies of a less developed civilization. If that's what's going on here, it's got to be stopped.
Hi, us.
Who else is there?
Who else is there? Your very words condemn you, Doctor. Show your arrogance.
Sorry?
You feel only you have the right to meddle. Anyone else with that ambition, according to you, should be stopped.
Well, you'll soon discover I made the right decision.
I mean,
You know, I've never seen a time go out so quickly.
the Doctor does meddle,
What's to do with that?
but
No, I shouldn't think so.
normally meddles to save lives. So, what? Alright. You all already know that this trial is going to annoy me.
Doctor, look.
Whoa! 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 Jeez.
Another death, Doctor.
The CD phaser discharged accidentally. Rerun the struggle, see for yourselves.
There are clearer examples of your guilt to come.
Oh my goodness.
Why did it... don't you think we should get away from here? I mean, that toxin's bound to attract someone's attention.
Yeah. Such sophistication. A device for extracting energy from the sea. Something your planet had the technology to do long before its fossil fuels ran out. They didn't bother. It may have operated this console, but it certainly didn't build it.
Oh dear.
Yes. Oh dear. Murderers.
Oh dear.
The rock was not programmed to attack. You must have threatened him. Fetcher, stretcher. Where is your submersible?
Well, further along the shore.
You are part of Crozier's new group?
Oh, yes, of course, absolutely.
There will have to be an inquiry about this death.
We will help in any way we can.
Barak was proud of his upgrading, happy to be in service to the Mentors.
I'm sure he was. It's a pity he lost his head and decided to attack us.
It was an accident.
Take him to the dissection lab. There must have been a regression. I want to know why. You will come with us. We will take you to Crozier's laboratory. When he has verified your identities, you will be released.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, great.
Security is very important.
Somebody get the psychic paper. Gotta say, all of that, what he just said, does not sound great. Does not sound like a thing I would want to be a part of. Oh.
Let us pacify the brain of this barbarian.
Oh no.
Crozier cannot be disturbed.
What a pity, huh?
Yes, can't wait to see good old Crozier.
He is dead.
Not necessarily. Look, may I examine him? You can trust me. I am a doctor.
Doctor, what is...
Yes, just like young Crozier. Nurse, could you prepare to apply the skedaddle test?
Are you sure that's wise?
Come round here.
Yeah.
I think the alternative could be much worse. Right.
Doctor.
Ready to apply on the count of 3 then.
Are they just gonna...
There's nothing down there.
Wow.
We'll wait here for a minute, and then pick up their bodies.
Sometimes the best escape attempts are the simplest ones.
Some animal I don't recognize, snapped off. Sharp, jagged edges.
Doctor, let's go back to the TARDIS, huh?
Oh, I don't know about this place.
It's a man.
Oh my goodness.
Doctor, he's chained.
Oh!
Are you okay?
Yes, I am now. Also explains how the tooth marks come to be on this. Looks like a man, acts like a wolf. Lycanthropy.
Oh. Oh. Good boy. Nice dog.
Oh.
Nice man. Can you help us?
I assume he was experimented on or something.
He's crying.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, I hate this place.
What's going on here? Sea monsters upgraded to operate machinery. And wolfmen who beg for help.
I have a feeling there are more important considerations first.
Who could keep a creature in such torment?
Oh, indeed.
No, thank you. No, thank you.
Well, that explains the CD phaser sales to Thornton. Still would sell anything from bows and arrows to planet disintegrators.
Why is he here? And those others like him?
They live here. Thoros Peters still same planet, didn't you know?
Only because you didn't tell me, Doctor.
Didn't I?
You know I'd never want to come within light years of that creep again. Last time he tried to turn me into a bird woman.
How could I forget? It cost me a fortune in birdseed.
I want out. I mean it.
Doctor!
Mustn't lose track of your friend Syl.
Oh no. Oh no. Here we
You
go.
knowledge, Dave. I have calculated on a random matrix sample that the Doctor's companions have been placed in danger twice as often as the Doctor.
Well, there have been many companions, but
Well-
only one me.
What is the point you're attempting to make, Valliard?
This is the most ridiculous, preposterous travesty of a trial since the so-called witches of Endor.
Doctor, you have been warned about your behavior. Let us proceed.
Death, terror, kill, stand and wait! Increase the PULD pulse immediately.
Why is the pacification not working?
It will. He knows only one thing, how to fight. Therefore, he is fighting our attempts to give him peace and tranquility.
Scum.
Peace and tranquility.
Now,
Okay. All right.
Ganglion. What happened? An accident?
No, sir. Murder.
Murder.
They weren't hanging about.
Neither did they look very pleased.
Well, perhaps they had some bad news.
Oh, my head!
It will soon pass.
Pressure gets worse each time. Something must be done, or soon you will be called magnificent.
Long may that day be postponed, great kid.
What has happened? The Rock is dead, killed by intruders.
They claimed he attacked them.
Manufacture another one.
That's not easily done, nor is it the point of my concern.
The Rock was not aggressive.
So?
If the Rock, unprovoked, did attack, then he might revert genetically. Until I know, until I can question the strangers in detail, I cannot guarantee the success of your transference, my lord. You must relieve my suffering! You know, if the experiment on my person is unsuccessful, you will die. I accept that. Take charge, Sim.
Not shocking.
What is it?
Brain impulse.
Perry,
there.
be careful around the.
Oh, I see. Well, we can't have that.
Yeah. Okay. Never mind. I just figured if you just pull them, it might do more damage than good. I don't know. Oh. Okay.
How nice to see a familiar face again.
Doctor. Ah, yes. Your revoltingly ugly sister.
It attacked us.
I doubt that very much.
Doctor, we have the means to instill that cooperation. There's the technology to alter how brains think. Would you like to try the helmet on for size?
Not just now, thanks.
But I insist, Doctor.
Oh, no.
Warrior King, you must replace him, so we may coax the truth from your devious brain.
I am sufficiently advanced already.
Or you won't be obliterated. The Rock didn't attack you, did he?
Yes, it did.
Had you used the helmet to extract the truth of what happened?
It could be fatal, used as a means of interrogation.
The Doctor won't mind donating his sanity to the advancement of science.
All right. Lovely to see you. So just lovely. Okay, let's go. Oh. Oh. He's up.
I've taken the brain purge and suffer!
Oh. He's doing some damage.
Brom. Let out the evil those devils have put into him.
It's Perry. Perry.
Far above myself. On the table down below.
Oh.
We must find some weapons, some of those that turn one's enemies to slime. We must kill all who stand between us and victory. We will grind every last slug beneath our feet. Yes, we must raise
Whoa!
and attack and destroy the mentors. Yes.
Sure, anything you say.
I will soon be clear.
Yeah, okay.
I would enjoy that. I like him. We will campaign together, but first we must march. What is his name?
The Doctor.
I am Yukanos, King of the Krontek, Lord of the Vingten, Conqueror of the Tonkom Empire.
Wow.
But you no doubt know this.
Oh, Perpigillium. Of the Brown.
The Brown, eh? And where is this place?
Earth.
You are promised to such a one?
No, the
Certainly not.
Okay.
Well, I must help the doctor.
Okay.
Come
Doctor?
on, Doc. Wake up.
I don't remember that.
That makes sense.
I can't recall anything after the power flooded through my brain.
That is your defense now, is it? Amnesia, forgetfulness.
Sir!
Your mind has cleared from being taken out of time?
As far as I can tell.
Then obviously there must be some other reason.
He lies, sagacity.
I do not!
Then you're in for a surprise, aren't you, my dear doctor? An exceedingly nasty one if your memory is as fallible as you pretend.
Oh no. Oh no.
We must have
Oh no!
operable. Unless I can operate soon, you will suffer fatal brain compression in a few days. You were brought to Thorus Peter to rectify that, to give me new life. The doctor has the answers I need. Did the Rock attack them, or did they slaughter the creature first? This is a conspiracy to stop my life being prolonged.
The intruders
Aye.
report. All I want is to share in the light of your intelligence and profit from its shining wisdom.
Please.
The mentors of Thomas Peter need your genius for cosmic mega profit.
Enough, Sil! What, you intend to talk me to death? If the doctor has the answers, you will find him. Or you both will share my death with me. I
Wow.
can only stand this pain for one more day. One day!
Bear me away! Bear me away!
You know what this group has?
Bear me away, Father!
A lot of trust. A lot of trust. Yeah.
They bring all new slaves here, but what is more important, my lady, they have weapons. Weapons!
Okay.
Fires that we must obtain quietly.
Look out behind you!
The doctor. Oh.
Traitorous doctor!
Doctor! Come here!
No thanks.
Doctor!
Shut it down!
Okay. The doctor knows exactly what he's doing.
The pleasure of your company is, of course, infinite. But why have you chosen to warn us?
The odds were against us. But why should I risk my life for a savage and a stupid girl?
So you betrayed your friends.
Because he needs to find out more.
Now, I'm just like you, Sil.
How nice for you, Doctor. Inform Crozier that I have captured the Doctor. The turncoat.
No! That is not me!
Oh, yes, it is.
Well,
You were overcome by terror, Doctor.
it sucks that he doesn't really remember.
You. You only. Your
And that also
friends
makes me
didn't
nervous.
Never! I suggest you confess to your crimes and throw yourself on the mercy of this court.
Doctor?
Well, it could omit stuff.
No, there's something wrong. Of course. Sil was right. It was a ploy to fool the mentors. Yes. Clever old me. Let the Matrix show what it will. A clever ploy.
I do not trust him.
Believe me, I'm telling the truth. I wouldn't lie. It's not in my nature.
He cannot know the reasons of our concern.
Kiev has allowed us only one more day.
I know.
We pay you enough. We have given you a whole race of people to play with.
Oh, excuse me, I understand a little of your
Lovely.
transference unit principle, and I have some knowledge of technological malfunction. Is there a microcircuitry diagram?
Let him look. We've nothing to lose.
Be certain that you are right, Crozier.
Is there a module unit replacement? Are these ganglion separators adaptable?
It's multifunctional.
Try it. Should respond to the lexifier now.
Well done.
Find this anxiety to assist us, Doctor, highly suspicious.
Look,
You
sir,
probably should.
with both of us working on the BTU, we might just be able to operate on Kiv tomorrow.
Or on someone else first. We will need a body donor.
Oh no.
Doctor.
Oh no. Perry. Perry, are you okay?
I see. You have found the heart of our energy supply. As a rule, intruders never get this far. Although I shall put your suggestion to the great Kiv.
You do that. And while you're about it, pass this on as well.
Oh!
Down! Stop! Majesty. Your Majesty. Dwarf? Not you. What have they done? What? We will kill the sorcerers. I swear by the great jewel sword of Kromtep, you will be revenged.
Did they reject you at the induction center? Or did you escape?
You could
I
say...
should inform the guards. Have you sent to Thoros Alpha?
There's an alternative.
You were to serve the mentors and their favored creatures. I control the women servants, and for that I need help. I prefer some individuality in my household. However, should you be discovered as an escaped reject, I'll deny this meeting took place. What is your name?
Perry.
Do you wish to serve me, Perry?
Well, what have I got to lose, huh?
You must call me Matrona.
You, a dwarf of Carnval! Whatever's happened to your body or spirit must remain the same. Now die you must, but do it in battle. Keep that hatred burning within you when you find the man who has done this to you.
I feel
This one
awful.
who has betrayed me. Yes!
Oh no.
I have a special death reserved for him.
Oh no.
He's a traitor known as...
the
Doctor. Yeah. Okay, alright. It's getting fun.
I can't go in there.
Do you wish me to denounce you? Then obey the call.
Oh, Perry.
You. Go. Here. I don't like this drink. Bring me another.
Say yes, my lord.
Yes, my lord.
That is better. The pain eases. Tomorrow I must trust my life to the man of science.
I'm sure the operation will be successful, my lord.
Equal.
I am not.
I have no choice.
What is in this drink?
I was just given it. Something different, you said, Doctor.
What has happened? How does this servitor know of your title?
An enemy, my lord.
Oh,
The girl
goodness.
who ran away earlier.
Doctor.
Of course, the repulsive one. Arrest her. She
All right.
must be interrogated.
What's the angle here?
Take her to the... Help me!
That's the ploy, I remember now. The ploy was to remove us both from the heart of the Mentor's control section. I gambled that after I'd helped them fix the cerebral transference unit, they might trust me to question Perry alone.
Oh, okay. Alright. It is risky, though.
Did the interrogation take place?
Oh, my word.
You are a spy for the Alphans.
Oh, that brain transference pulse made you crazy.
And your friend, you know that.
I was beginning to wonder.
Oh, Perry.
Can we get out of this?
By telling me who the Alphans are that are leading the unrest and where they can be annihilated.
What?
Tell me!
Alphans, I don't know.
Answer me. Unless you want to add your own despair to the sea of sorrows, I suggest that you tell me everything.
There's nothing more enjoyable than watching people suffer.
Oh. Yeah, you're so pleasant all the time.
Confess to what?
Your guilt, your bungling, your Alphan friends, everything. You must help the mentors, Perry. You must help me.
Doctor, what's wrong with you?
I place myself first.
But what about me?
You are expendable. You have no value. Tomorrow, they intend to take the brain of the Lord Kib and transplant it into my body. He will possess my body. To prevent that, I must please the mentors, Perry. If that means sacrificing you in my place, then that is the way it must be.
Enough! Do not damage her! We have more effective ways of interrogation.
Uh-oh. Not effective.
Like that.
You have no clear memory of the incident. And as we all know, the Matrix never lies.
I wonder.
May we continue?
Me too.
I do grow tired
Me
of this
too.
constant. The Matrix does not lie, cannot lie. You are aware of that fact, so why persist in these silly statements?
The Doctor, during attack, of course. That dread, helping the Mentor's warriors, is my enemy.
What's happened to you, Doctor?
Oh.
Why do you hate me so?
Oh, Perry.
I must do what I think is best.
I used to think that you were different. That you cared for justice, truth, and good.
Sonia! Now, Doctor, it is your turn to die.
Wow. Okay, the first thing that I want to say is just that the way that this season is structured, I did sort of learn after the last, kind of story reaction. I believe that the season is the trial of the Time Lord, but there are, stories within that arc, so to speak. So I will probably, these reactions haven't gone out, or I haven't posted them obviously at the time of me filming this, and so I'll probably put maybe both titles up on when I actually upload these to YouTube. But I just wanted to say that before I get into anything else. This is a really interesting way to view certain stories, certain adventures, so to speak, that the Doctor and Perry go on through this sort of lens of a trial that it seems the Doctor is a bit skeptical, as am I. And I'm really gonna let all of that sort of unfold on its own. However, I don't think that any of you would be shocked by the fact that, a lot of what is being presented, I'm curious. They seem to be putting an emphasis on the Matrix doesn't lie. And it's like, well, okay. It does. I mean, in the last story, there was stuff omitted. So it's very suspicious. It's very, very suspicious. And, I do think that the Doctor kind of not entirely remembering is adding a really interesting touch, because how much can he trust his own memory in this instance and everything like that. So I'm very, very curious to see all of that unfold. And what I find really interesting is, obviously, I love a season-long arc. I'm here for it. So, in general, as a whole, I'm actually quite excited to, continue on and watch this trial unfold. All of that being said, pretty much any time they pan to the trial, I am over here like, ugh, like so annoyed at everything. To be fair, the Doctor seems to be too, so me and him are aligned in that at the moment. Now, kind of going into the story, wow, I'm not sure I really wanted to see Syl again, but here we are. I'm very curious to see how all of it plays out. I'm feeling really bad for Perry right now, because you can tell that she feels kind of betrayed and hopeless, and she's not feeling great right now, and I think that everything is going to kind of click into place not too long after this cliffhanger or anything like that. But and a very interesting dynamic between what is his name, Syl's kind of superior, Kiv, and the scientist working on everything. I mean, it is just, there is urgency, sure. He needs to do this transference or whatever, right? So obviously there is urgency, and there it is, threatening to kill everybody working on it. I guess it does sort of motivate, but it also creates a kind of an environment where you're almost definitely going to get fucked over in the end. And so just all of the scenes and the dynamic between, you know, it kind of spells disaster, you know, for the success of this mission. You know what I mean? It's just, I feel like it's just a car that's about to barrel over a cliff or something like that. You know, that's the vibe that it's all giving right now. I will say, again, there's been a couple of Sixth Doctor stories, I mean, you know, any era to be fair, but especially kind of the callback with Syl here with Vengeance on Varos, which I really loved that, and I loved how dark it is. This kind of has the same element, not in the same, obviously not the same exact way, not the same exact story, and that was dark in a very different way, but just the experimenting and this poor guy that got turned, and I don't know, that every single time we kind of come across this man that was clearly experimented on, the man that they found kind of chained up or whatever, that it's sending pings into my heart and everything like that. So, you know, just the story as a whole, I'm quite intrigued by and everything like that. And then the trial sort of adds another layer, a different element to it that, you know, I'm kind of just, I mean, I hate to say it, but just so skeptical of motivations and all of that. And I would like to also state that I am aware that we do not know where Perry is in regards to the trial. I'm still clocking that, and I'm still nervous about that. You know, there's a lot of things, I don't know, they're not adding up. I don't know. So, you know, that's also kind of always in the back of my head as I'm watching these stories and everything like that. And because of this, you know, trial element, I'm fascinated. You know, I always enjoy the stories that I'm watching, just as is, right? When it comes to Classic Who. But there's an added layer where I'm like extra, like, kind of, you know, paying attention, being like, all right, let's go, let's, you know, and I don't know that, you know, I think we have a bit more of this season to go, so it's not, you know, necessarily going to be revealed what happens with Perry or anything like that, but I'm just saying that, like, within the story, but I'm saying, it's in the back of my head, it's in the back of my head. At like all times. Alright, I think that is about it. If you would like to support me on Patreon or subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. But if not, I'm just happy that you are here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you next time. Bye!